Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is something I had so much fun putting together. As you probably know by the title description, this look right here was inspired by a Snapchat filter. So I feel like it's been a couple of weeks since this filter was on Snapchat. I actually don't even know what it was called. I will try to look that up and put that in the description of the video. I was out with some friends and we were in icing and I saw this headband across the way and I was like, oh snap. And immediately I was inspired to put this look together. If you have Snapchat, you know the filter. It actually has like two different lipstick versions. I decided to go with the lighter version. It's this really cool like dusty rose mauve nude color and then like really intense burgundy and rose gold eyeshadow. And then of course the gold and sparkle ears slash headband, whatever. Anyways, this look is a little random, but I did have fun putting this together. And hopefully this will inspire you guys to have fun with your own version of this look. Maybe not the headband, but at least the makeup portion. Now, without further ado, if you would like to see a mini tutorial on this Snapchat inspired look, then just keep watching. So I already did my foundation and my brows off camera, and that was just to save some time, but if you guys are interested in seeing the tutorials, I will link that for you guys down below. So in this video, I did start with my eyeshadow, and as you could see, I used the Naked 2 palette, and I took that rose gold shade, and I'm just applying this all over the crease area. This is kind of going to be my transition color. Next, I'm taking the Balm Cosmetics Meet Matt-trimony shade, and this is a beautiful matte burgundy color, and I'm applying this all over the crease, but a little bit closer to the crease. I'm not blending it quite as high, and this will create a nice gradient effect. Now going back into that same rose gold shade, I'm going to apply that on a C eyeshadow brush from Coastal Scents, and I'm just going to lightly pat that all over my entire lid, and this is going to kind of be like my base coat, and I will build upon that later. Going back to the burgundy shade shadow, I'm going to apply that on a regular eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to apply that in the crease, and this is going to really define that crease area. Then I'm going to take a smaller, more precise eyeshadow brush, also from e.l.f., and I'm going to be applying that same shadow on the inner and the outer corner, and this is going to create a very subtle halo effect. Going back into the rose gold shadow, I'm taking that on a fluffy blending brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to be using this to kind of blur and buff out all of the harsh edges, and this will really make the eyeshadow just blend seamlessly. Next, I'm going to go into that gold eyeshadow, and I'm going to be applying that with my middle finger all over the lid. And I promise I'm not flipping the camera off. This is just a technique that I found has really worked for me. The warmth from my finger just really makes that pigmentation pop. Next, I'm going to do a little bit more blending. I'm taking that same eyeshadow brush that I used to apply the burgundy eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna blend it all together. Blending is really key with this look. And then I'm gonna go into my Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm gonna take this gorgeous burgundy shadow, and this has a little bit more shimmer to it than the matte one that I was using earlier, so it really makes the crease appear a little bit more saturated than it did before. Now I'm going to build upon that lid color, and I'm taking this rose gold color using the same exact brush that I used to apply the gold shadow. So I'm just going to pop the rose gold over top that. And then I'm going to take my fluffy brush again and just take a tiny bit of that burgundy matte eyeshadow and apply that in the crease again. And the reason I'm doing this is because I just wanted the crease to just be a little bit more dramatic. To clean everything up, I just went in with that Bone Matte eyeshadow on a fluffy brush and just really went around all the edges, and this was just the final touches, and the eyeshadow is done. For eyeliner, I am using the Ciate Fierce Flicks eyeliner in black, and I'm not going to do a winged liner today. I know for a majority of my looks, I always go with the winged eyeliner, but for today, for the halo effect, I just did the regular liner, and then I'm just applying 2 coats of the Balm Cosmetics Mad Lash Mascara. And for concealer, I'm going in with a Younique Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer. And I'm using a concealer wand from e.l.f. to apply that. And I'm just dotting that all over. And then to blend that out, I'm using a tapered foundation brush from e.l.f. And I just like to smooth the product everywhere that I want it. But then to really buff it into the skin, I go in with the Real Techniques sponge. And I use light stippling motions and just bounce that around till it's blended into the skin. Now to set that, I'm taking the NYX HD Finishing Powder in shade Banana. I'm applying that with a blush brush from e.l.f. and I'm just going to lightly dab that all over. And let me tell you, it just makes your foundation and your concealer last all flippin' day. It is amazing. So I'm going in with this e.l.f. St. Lucia palette and I'm taking the bronzing side and I'm just doing some light powder contouring for my face, nothing too extreme. And that's what I love about powder contouring as opposed to liquid or cream contouring where it's like more dramatic and more obvious. Powder contouring is like perfect for a more subtle contour look. So after I do that contouring, I'm going to go in and do a little bit of powder highlighting. So I'm taking the same NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana, and I'm just going on my forehead, down to the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and then after that I'm taking that same powder and cleaning up my contour along my cheekbones, and this just really gives you a little bit more definition in the cheekbone area. For blush, I'm taking the Balm Cosmetics CabanaBoy blush. I recently got this in my Ipsy and I've really been loving this color, and it just goes so perfect with today's like burgundy and rose gold eyeshadow and lipstick. Next is highlight, and I'm using the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Face Palette. If you've been following me for a while, this is pretty much the only highlight that I have been using recently. I just can't get enough of this Prosecco Pop. It's the most beautiful gold highlight ever, and it goes with so many different looks. So to apply that, I'm just using a small rounded brush from e.l.f. And I'm applying a little bit of that highlighter to my brow bone area, and I'm using a small smudger brush. And then I'm going to apply a little bit to the inner corners. And now to lock this look in place all day, I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And to dry it faster, I'm using my blow dryer on Cool Shot. For lashes today, I'm using the Pair 600 by Ardell, and these lashes are super perfect for today's look because they're more subtle as opposed to dramatic. If you would like to see a more in-depth tutorial of how I apply lashes, I will link that for you guys down below. Now my favorite part of this entire look is applying lipstick, and this is from KYLIE Cosmetics. This is her new liquid matte lipstick in shade Kristen, and I'm just going to apply that all over. If you would like a more in-depth tutorial for how I apply lipstick, I will also link that for you guys down below. Okay guys, that's it. Thanks so much for following along with me today. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to see more videos like this. And follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Those are all Mix and Match Mel. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the day or night, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.